Good morning. I'm meteorologist Kevin Smith here again at the National Weather Service in Pocatello with your Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing for Tuesday, August 10th. Well, a really straightforward and kind of short briefing this morning. Our quiet week continues across Southeast Idaho. Dry northwest flow in place for the next several days. Plenty of sunshine, clear skies dominating. No big weather-making systems on the horizon here for at least the next several days. We are expecting a warming trend over the course of the week as far as temperatures go. May see some periods of relatively light, if that's a way we can describe it. Wildfire haze and smoke possible for some parts of the area. I think in particular we may see a little bit of haze and smoke up across portions of the Central Mountains, extending eastward into the Upper Snake region, also along the Montana border over the next couple days, but nothing like the problems that we saw late last week. And then on the fire weather front, drying relative humidity values expected throughout the week. We will see some decent real estate most days that will be below our critical threshold as far as relative humidity goes, that 15% threshold, but not expecting enough wind to meet red flag criteria with a lack of systems moving through the area. Overall confidence in these trends this week is high here for the forecast. Taking a look at the satellite loop this morning, not really much going on to point out. Your eye may be drawn to this kind of surge in moisture and cloud cover coming down out of Canada up here. This is expected to impact Montana over the course of the day today into tonight, and it'll lightly brush far northern portions of our forecast area here in southeast Idaho. The only impact we're expecting from that, though, is maybe a little bit of increased cloud cover as we go into early this evening into the overnight hours, and that's going to be it out of that system for our area. Weather and impacts outlook here over the next several days, pretty quiet. We do start to light up that heat. Remember, I mentioned a warming trend over the course of the week. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I've highlighted here the eastern Magic Valley into the South Hills and those valleys across the southern highlands. Everywhere is going to be warm. I think most lower elevation locales all 3 days will see readings probably around 90 or above. But best chance for those upper 90s will be creeping into these areas I have highlighted. And then, is there hope on the horizon for some moisture? We may start to see a couple isolated thunderstorms enter the picture as we get out into next weekend, starting on Saturday. And I have these highlighted here for a few of the mountain areas. Confidence still a little low, though, on how early that activity may start and how that may play out once we get to the weekend. No watches, warnings, or advisories in effect this morning for our forecast area here in southeast Idaho with those quiet conditions in place. High temperatures today already starting to warm after we saw mostly 70s across the region yesterday, getting up into the upper 70s to mid 80s across the region today. And you can see those warmest values as usual at the lower elevations, particularly Snake Plain, Eastern Magic Valley into these southern valleys, southern highland valleys here. Here's that warming trend for Wednesday. Wednesday's high temperatures here on the left, and then Thursday's high temperatures here on the right. By Thursday, we start to introduce a few of those low to mid 90 degree readings here in the Eastern Magic Valley and some of the southern valleys. And then Friday and Saturday, the warmest days. They're currently expected in the forecast. You can see mid to upper 90s getting into Shoshone, Twin Falls, Burley as well. And holding kind of steady here as we head into Saturday, about 95 in Pocatello for Saturday, lower 90s as you get further up the Snake Plain here toward Idaho Falls and Rexburg. Now, just like some of the really big heat waves that we've had so far this summer, we're expecting the brunt of this next round of heat to really remain off to the north and west of our forecast area. So particularly Oregon and Washington, unfortunately, are going to be hit again, but not expecting the worst heat to make it this far east into our forecast area. Finally, we'll wrap up looking a little further ahead here. So 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook from the Climate Prediction Center. You'll notice we are actually highlighted now for above normal chances of precipitation. We don't think this is really another monsoon scenario. Models are starting to hint at a big trough of low pressure potentially dropping into the northern Rockies and Great Basin as we head through the weekend into early next week. And we think that this is triggering on a signal for an active weather pattern with showers and thunderstorms ahead of the axis of that trough. So a little bit of uncertainty there. We're still kind of feeling the models out on this scenario, but if you are looking for some rainfall, and I can't guarantee it's going to be a lot of rainfall, but if you are looking for some sort of precipitation, keep an eye on the weekend into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week as your opportunity. Temperatures, however, still looking above normal, as we've seen for much of the summer here, and are expected to continue into the fall across the northern Rockies. And that's your summary for today. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feedback, as always, we are here 24/7. You can reach out using our email address here on the screen, phone, check us out on social media, and we'll help you out there. Otherwise, have a great Tuesday.